All right, guys, it's your boy Joe back at it again, CodingPhase.com. Today, I got something special for you guys, okay? So, for the past few years, I've been in this path of learning to trade, right? And I've used a bunch of different indicators that's out there. But a lot of times, most of these indicators are not for beginners. Like, you pretty much have to know everything about trading to really take advantage of them. Okay, so I said, you know what? I'm a developer, right? Why am I going in and paying for some of these indicators when I could go in and build an indicator that's catered to beginners, right? Because of all the things that I went through in the beginning of me learning how to actually trade, I'm like, let's make the life easier for beginner traders. Okay, so in this video I want to show you guys exactly my indicator, and at the same time I'm going to tell you guys how you could get access to it. All right, it's your boy Joe back at it again, so let's get started. All right, cool guys, so here we go, guys. This is TradingView.com. This is the platform that every single professional trader uses out there. It's basically a platform where you could actually trade on, but also too, you can go in and set up your charts and again, see what's going on in the market. And it's a great platform. And the thing that I love about it is that you can actually create your own indicators within TradingView. Now, what I love about this indicator is that it's very simple. Okay, when you are a beginner, you don't know about VWAP, you don't know about RSI, overbought, oversold, you don't know about, when is the good entries, when is a downtrend, when does an uptrend start. Like, you really have no idea of any of these things. Trust me, I went through it in 2023 when I really decided I'm going to start day trading, guys. And I can tell you guys right now, like, this has been a game changer for me. Okay, this trading indicator has really helped me hone in on my skills, and at the same time, like, literally I'm getting profits out of it, okay, which is great. Okay, now I do want to mention that an indicator like this goes by like $54 a month, right? Like $50 a month to get access to it. You sign up for a yearly, it's $21, $22 just to get access to an indicator similar to this. But at the same time, it's not built for beginners. A lot of these indicators like Lux Algo and other ones that's out there, I've used a lot of them, and I can tell you they could be a little bit complicated. They don't have the right settings where it makes sense for a beginner. Like, I went and put myself in your shoes. Okay, so this is the indicator. This is the one that we call CodingPhase Infinite Entries, right? So again, what does it have, right? As you guys can see in here, let me go in and zoom in for you guys, right? So let me set this up. Here we go. Okay, so as you guys can see, we have indicators for when a stock is being overbought, right? This is just to give you a heads up. Hey, we're over the RSI. Okay, at the same time, we have the 9 EMA, the 20 EMA, 200 EMA. All of these things is already in there, so you don't have to go in on TradingView and add multiple indicators. You only have one that shows you everything. Now, of course, if you don't want to go in and see every single indicator, as far as like the 9 EMA, 200 EMA, etc., you could go in and take it out too. So only get the things that you need. Okay, in the beginning, I always recommend people to go in and have all of the indicators on, because that will give you more of a real big picture of what's going on. Okay, also too, we have over here, as you guys can see, we have this wave that shows you are on an uptrend. When you see the red wave, that's a downtrend, and as soon as we start going in and we switch to green, we can start seeing that, okay, now we're doing a switch and we're going on an uptrend. Okay, so we also have buy and sell signals. So as you guys can see what's happening in here, I give you a great example. Like, I traded this earlier today. All right, and basically what I noticed was that this stock was just too high for me. Okay, I couldn't get in any of these positions unless I wanted to get in earlier, and by the time I saw it, it was already too late. So I said, you know what, this is one of the top gainers for the day. Let me wait for a pullback, and a massive pullback, so then I could go in and at least get half of it. All right. And here we go. So around 1 o'clock, I came back to it and I said, okay, this thing has already hit everybody's take profits. They're 5%, 10%, 20%. So guess what? The shorts probably are out. The majority of them, they already made their money. Let me see what happens. And this is the replay. So I'm watching this, and guess what? We start seeing some momentum. Boom. As you can see, automatically I start getting this entry point, which is right here. Okay. At 41, that's my entry point, right? At 40 is exactly what we actually broke. What was the breaking point that took us to the uptrend? And it was right here. Okay. So the white line shows you exactly where is the actual breaking point. And this is our entry once it has been confirmed and the candle has already closed above it. Okay. And here we go. Let this play out. Okay, never hit our stop loss. So guess what? We went over our take profit, and that's take profit 1, which is 10% from there. And what I basically did was I put my stop loss around 50 just in case it bounced back. But again, going from over here, which was around 40 to 50, that was a nice move for me. I don't know about you guys. Like, again, if we go in and we calculate this from here to 50, we're talking about, okay, let's say it's a 50. That's a nice 25%, okay, which is not bad at all, okay? So we caught that one. That was a lovely play. Now, this also works for futures, guys. So not only does it work with stocks, but also too has the right indicators for you guys when it comes to futures. So I'll give you an example like this. Remember, I told you guys I didn't get in on the other stock earlier in the day, and it's because I was trading futures. So this was what I was looking at around 11 o'clock in the morning. And again, it was a great opportunity with futures. So basically what happened was around 11 o'clock in the morning, I basically saw that we was up pretty high for the day. So it seems to be that we was going to be on an uptrend. But again, I was waiting for a pullback. I was waiting for the right opportunity. So once it went a little bit lower and I saw that there was a shift, I paid attention to the indicator and I basically came in here. So let me go in and put the replay on this. Now, before I press play on the replay, I want to let you guys know that yes, you could change the settings in here from, you know, your take profits to be for futures or for stocks. Okay. For stocks, you want to go and use percentages. For futures, you want to use risk to reward ratio. Okay. So also too, this calculates your stop loss, risk to reward. So again, let's go in and let's see the replay on this. Okay. So again, there was an opportunity here. I saw the break of the 25.11. My stop loss is said that it basically was at 25.473. Came in at 25.532 around there. I put it in. When it came back up, I got in, basically got my entry point. I got a little scared, I'll be honest, because it did go up and then it started dropping. I said, oh man, but I had to trust the process. So again, let's see what happens in here. Okay, this is our stop loss. This is our entry point. And it does get scary because futures is expensive. Okay, I'll be honest with you guys. So one thing that I noticed was, as you can see, that now we had the sell movement now and the sell actual signal, and I was like, damn, I'm about to hit my stop loss. But remember, my stop loss is down here, so we good. Okay, I ain't never really have to do anything. I just let it rock, and I said, let me trust the process, let me chill out. Okay. Right, of course I have my heart in my hand. I'm like, damn. And here we go, we hit our take profit. Okay, and from there it continues going up. It was pretty nice. Now, again, you do have to go in and take into account that these signals are showing every time that there's a trend that shifts within the actual stock or the futures contract. So you have to go in and keep track of your own stop loss, right? Your own entry point, and understand that when it does show you other entry points and other sell signals, you have to understand that That's if you wanted to get in there. You don't have to get in. You don't have to buy more. You don't have to get out. Okay, go in, trust the process. If you say, hey man, I'm trusting this to go in from this point to this point, this is where my take profit 1, this is my take profit 2. If you want that take profit 2, you're gonna have to go in and move your stop loss at least to take profit 1, so you could save at least some of the money that you're already in profit with. Now you can do it like that, or you can just go in and say, you know what, let's trust the process and see where this thing actually goes. So again, let's go back over here so we can see. I'm gonna put this on the line so we could actually see where was our take profit 1. I'm gonna put this right here. Okay, horizontal line, take profit 1 is right here, and our take profit 2 is up here, 25,647. Now, like I said, with futures is a little bit dangerous. Most people, to be honest with you, you could calculate it by points. You can say, hey man, I'm willing to get out every time that I make 20 points or every time that I make 10 points. It's up to you and how you do your own trading. But at least this tells you, hey, if you go in, you say, this is our entry point, this is our stop loss, your actual, take profit 1, right? Following risk to reward ratio, it's up here. Okay, so let's see if we actually hit it. Okay, let's wait. Okay, again, so remember, we're still in this thing from all the way down here. So guess what, at the end we actually hit it up here. Okay, so it was a nice risk to reward ratio. Now, remember, you don't have to get out exactly where the indicator tells you. It's up to you if you want to follow it. With futures, you got to have your own intuition. Some people would have probably came out soon as they say, okay, I'm up 20 points, I'm out. Okay, that would have been a nice point, from 25.30, let's say, all the way till 25.60. Some people just get out right there. It's up to you. This is just an example. If the trend is going your way, let it ride. Okay, trust the process. It is what it is. Okay, if not, don't get in the trade. If you that scared, don't get in the trade. So again, this is one of the things that I love about this indicator, because literally, like, it's just like it takes away that pressure that I usually have, where I gotta decide everything. I'm like, man, am I looking at the chart right? Am I actually going in and looking at the EMAs? Maybe the movement is happening so fast, I gotta get in, right? And I'll say, okay, let me get in here now. Okay, the indicator already did its thing, and it's already reminding me, hey man, this is a good entry point. Now, I don't have to take it there. It's up to me to decide, do I want to get in? Do I not want to get in? Do I want to wait this out? Is the market a little bit shaky? Is there news? Is there something going on that could, make this drop? Again, this is why you have your stop loss, so you can go in and, say, you know what, I'm willing to risk $20 to make $100, or I'm willing to, risk $50 to make, $200, right? It's up to you, right? So again, this is the indicator, guys. This is what we call the CodingPhase Infinite Entries Indicator, and it's going to be available to every single one of you guys who have purchased the trading course that's on CodingPhase.com, or you are a diamond member on a yearly subscription. Again, that covers everything, all the work that we did for the last 2 months and making sure that this indicator is solid. And yeah, I just want you guys to have access to it. Like, I'll be honest with you guys, like, we put in a lot of work on this indicator to make sure that it's solid, it's following all of the rules. We looked at over, 30 different top traders out there, and then from there use all of their strategies and everything that has helped them become successful, to then from there come up with a good indicator that can help a beginner. Like I said, it's very beginner friendly. Inside of the course, I'm gonna do a whole section teaching you guys how to use the indicator, how to find the right stocks, when does it make sense to follow the indicator, when it doesn't make sense to follow the indicator. Okay, so again, there's a lot of stuff that we're coming up with on CodingPhase.com to give you guys more and more value. Okay, now again, like I said, you'll get access to this when you purchase the course of the trading course. It's literally below. This is for anybody who's interested in trading, anybody who's interested in putting their money to work for them, right? Again, I'm not here trying to teach you guys how to be rich, how to be a millionaire. That's for those guys that showing the Lambos, the fake houses, the this and that. I don't live in that world, guys. Like, if I go in and I make an extra $500 a day, I'm happy with that. I'm not trying to risk too much. I'm not trying to go too crazy. It's up to you if you want to learn this skill. Some of you guys want to learn this type of skills and y'all want to put your money to work. Guess what? Learn the skill. Do not trade without actually learning how to do this. Okay? You can learn it from me. You can learn it from somebody else. I don't care where you go and learn. What I can tell you is that when you come to CodingPhase, I'm going to do everything that I can to make sure that you leave out of here with this knowledge and you actually know what you're doing. Please do not use your real money on this until you actually have a system. You know exactly when is a good time for you to trade. Like, I'll give you an example. For me, I can't trade the pre-market, right? I always lose. It doesn't make sense for me. I'm tired. I'm waking up too early. It doesn't work for me. Maybe, you know, I'm busy throughout my day. I'm working on things on CodingPhase. I'm working out or I'm hanging out with my kids. I don't have time to be doing, you know, the after hours. My sweet spot, it's between 11 o'clock to 2 p.m. That's my sweet spot. I could go in. That could be my lunch break. I look around what's happening. I see an opportunity. I jump in. Okay? You don't have to trade every day. You don't have to trade every single opportunity that's out there. You just find what works for you. And before you even put a dollar in, okay, before you even go in and start risking, you know, your own savings, your own money, don't do that, right? But what I could tell you is this is something that does work, and this is something that, you know, there could be some really good results for you. For me, like I said, my goal is to put this money to work, and whenever I go in and go on my trading spree, right? And, you know, I'll put that money on Figueroa, come bring me back some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, for those that know, y'all know what I know. You know what I'm saying? So I put this money to work. You know what I'm saying? So again, I've always got a crack a joke. If you guys know who I am, you know how my channel is. I like to have fun, guys, so don't take it serious. But again, I like to go in and you know, put this money to work, man. Like, there's no point of putting it, you know, on a savings account and just leaving it there as, you know, inflation eats it up. Guess what? Let me go in and take my risk. Let me see what's going on. See if there's an opportunity. If there's an opportunity, I jump on it. If there's not, hey, we don't trade for the day. You know what I'm saying? I suggest you do it the same way. Don't have this idea of like, you're going to be rich, you're going to be a millionaire. Every time that you go into this mindset, you're going to lose because you're going to get greedy. If you make $500, you say, damn, I could make 5,000. Guess what? It takes capital to make 5,000. Okay, it doesn't just come in instantly, right? So you want to go in and have, you know, low expectations as far as like what's your returns going to be. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, for me, there's days that I have a 50% return, or I have a 90% return sometimes. But most of the days, I'm just looking for my 10%. And if I go in and I make 5% for the day, I'm good. It's like, it's 5% that I didn't have. At the end of the month, it adds up. If you go in and you're making $50, $100 a day, that adds up. At the end of the month, it's literally like $2,000 extra on top of what you didn't have. So now you're putting your money to work for you. All right. That's how I look at trading. That's how I look at these opportunities. For those of you guys that's interested in that, like I said, links in the description. You could get access on a pre-order to the course and get early access to it. If you are a yearly member on CodingPhase.com, you will get access to it in January 1st. Okay, so it's up to you if you want to own it, so you could get the free upgrades and the free updates within the course, or you just want to come in and sign up as a diamond member. It's up to you. All right, guys. Anyways, this is your boy Joe back at it again, CodingPhase.com. Peace.